Hey, this is Scott Jones coming to you with more information. And tonight will be the 8th installment of my series, Magick101 Correspondences. And tonight's topic will be Neptune. Yes, Poseidon of Greek myth. You know, the man rising out of the ocean with the big pitchfork? Yes, Neptune can be a very useful and practical planet for the magician. For when you think of Neptune, think of inspiration, creativity, imagination, fantasy, illusion. For Neptune can help us get outside reality to create new types of projects. It has a lot to do with the enchantment of the senses, if taken too far. But if you want to get your imagination going, your sense of vision, your dreams, Neptune is the planet to work with. In the realms of magic, you can draw inspiration from art, fantasy. These things can literally strengthen what is known as the etheric body of the magician, your life force. Also, when you think of Neptune, remember, in Greek mythology, he is the god of the ocean, of the sea. And one thing Neptune has is the deepness of the ocean, which gives you inspiration. And the best way to put it in an image that you can understand is imagine your soul, imagine your mind as an ocean. Now dive beneath that ocean and find all types of inspiration, all types of images. And when you think of that, if you had that clear in your mind, you got an idea of what Neptune is about. For Neptune is like that journey we take on the sea. You don't know what you're going to find, but what you do find is amazing. Things that you never thought were there. Combinations of things you never thought you could put together. Neptune also can represent, this can be kind of tricky, intoxication of the senses. Just think of being high on some good weed or other types of narcotics that may, get you in a spaced out state of consciousness. Think of the 60s and LSD and all the other conscious altering drugs. When you think of those effects and how you can sort of get out there in terms of your mind, then you know about one of the dangers of Neptune. Because if a person gets too caught up in Neptune, they want to escape into fantasy and imagination, and they can't really deal with or face the real world. That's the danger of Neptune. The positive side of it is if you want to get your mind out of the ordinary, shake things up, get your creativity going, see new connections, then Neptune is the planet to invoke. And also for the magician, if you're under attack and you want to fight back by casting illusions, by causing the opponent to see what is not there, deception, trickery, Neptune can be used for those things. Think of Merlin casting illusions, got you seeing a forest that don't even exist or a mountain that you think is there but is not. You have some idea of how Neptune can be used for magical defense. Also, Neptune can be used to break enchantments. If a person's lost in a trance-like state and they're under illusion and fantasy, if you know about Neptune, you know how to bring them out of it, how to bring them back to reality, how to, have an imagination, but not be lost in it. Also, Neptune has a lot to do with our desires that are in the unconscious mind, whether they be psychic or sexual. Also, the way we experience ideas in Neptune is on a psychic level. It's not so much intellectual as much as it's an intuitive feeling. And also you need to know that Neptune has a lot to do with universal love, because Neptune is Venus, but on a higher vibration. I repeat, Neptune is equivalent to the planet Venus, but on a higher spiritual vibration. So when you deal with Neptune, you're essentially dealing with Venus, but on a higher spiritual level. Well, when you think of Neptune also, you also have to think of what is it that's, let me put it like this. What illusions are trapping my mind? What things are, in my mind, it has me blinded or deluded. Neptune can help you search your own soul to find out what's tricking you, what's deceiving you, but also can help you find ways to express the images in your imagination through poetry, through art. Neptune also governs movies, media, any type of thing where you look at it, you see it, and you can get caught up in it. And of course, we know the dangers of getting too caught up in the media or taking a movie as reality. Neptune can teach you about the dangers of that. But Neptune can also give you a way to express things that are true, but in such a way as to capture the imagination of people so they'll pay attention. Pay attention to what is true, not false. Well, that's just a few things about Neptune. We will touch upon Neptune again because we'll be talking about the Greek gods at some time in the future. And we will run across Poseidon. Well, take those things about Neptune and work with them. Neptune is a planet that's not often mentioned in Magick, but it can be of value to you. Well, this is Scott Jones. Talk to you later.